Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you to Philosophy 1301, Introduction to Philosophy. I do want to show you a little bit of a video here that introduces you to the class. Please take very special attention to several things I'll be saying in this video. First of all is this, again, is Introduction to Philosophy. And if you want to access this course syllabus, please go up here in the upper left-hand corner and click on course syllabus, all right? It'll give you that link to take you to all this information. Okay, first of all is this, there are no meeting times, okay? Of course, this is an internet class. It starts this Monday, December the 14th. It stops January the 13th. Now, that does not mean that everything is due on January 13th. No, it just means the course will shut down at that time. There will be some due dates, and you are responsible to honor those due dates. Now, here's the deal, is that regarding the due dates, if you miss a due date, the assignment may still be open. But if the assignment is open and you do it again late, Canvas will automatically deduct 10% off the grade. So suppose you do the assignment 2 days late. You go, I got 100 on it. Canvas will give you a grade of 80. If you do it 10 days late, you're going to get a 0. So please honor the due dates and please get them, the assignments in on time. The only two exceptions where you can turn in assignments late are going to be the assignments on epistemology and Judaism. The reason is that most of these assignments are self-grading, but these other two are not. And because we're in a very compact, compressed time frame, I've got to go in and grade those immediately. And so therefore the assignments on epistemology and Judaism will not be able to be completed after the due dates. Also, the due dates for the debate, the 6-page paper on ultimate reality, and the final are all final as well. Those due dates are final. You will not be given extra time to do those. So epistemology, Judaism, the debate, 6-page paper on ultimate reality, and the final, those due dates are final, and there's no exception for these. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Kerry Ford. I am the professor and department chair for the philosophy department for all of Nevada College, whether you are taking it through the main campus at Corsicana or the other 3 satellite campuses. Okay, although my office number is here, I will not be there during the semester because it's my winter break as well. But here is my office phone number, 875-7561. It may go directly to voicemail, but I check my voicemails and I should call you back within 24 hours. Now, please, it helps if you'd email me before you call me. The reason is that a lot of scammers call my phone, and I do not respond to those phone calls. If I know you're about to call me through an email and you give me your phone number, then I will recognize your phone number and I'll be able to call you back or answer the phone right then. Anyway, that would really help very, very much. I would appreciate it. You do have a required textbook for this course. It's called From Plato to Plantinga. It's an introduction to philosophy. I wrote the book. Now, that's what my degree does. I have a PhD, and my PhD is for purposes of research and writing, so I wrote the textbook. Now, why did I write it? Several reasons. First of all, the approach that most textbooks take, I think, are not helpful for our philosophy students, especially for the introduction classes. The reason is they normally do one of two things. They just throw readings at you from major philosophers, and they don't really help you know how to analyze the readings, and that's not helpful. Number two is this. Other ones, they just try to indoctrinate you. For example, I took a course with a major university, and the textbook just tried to beat into us a certain viewpoint. Well, that's not good. That's not philosophy. We need to expose you to different viewpoints, but we also need to give you ways to know how to analyze and come to your own decision, a very good informed decision. The other reason I wrote the textbook is this, is that philosophy textbooks can be very, very expensive. When I first came here, the first textbook that they had me teach from, today it costs $250 at least. That's ridiculous because it was mainly nothing more than just a compilation of these writings from other philosophers, and you can get those writings on the internet. So therefore, that's not very helpful. Instead, the textbook I'm giving you, you can buy it through Amazon. Please, if you do buy it through Amazon, go through the Navarra College bookstore app. Please do that. It gives the bookstore money, and it helps reduce the cost of tuition. Or you can buy the textbook directly from the Navarra College bookstores. You can also get it online, the online edition from Amazon. But again, go through, please, the Navarra College bookstore app. It would really help everyone. Now, what is a grade breakdown for this class? First of all is this. You're going to have a major debate to do. I will divide you up into groups, okay? And your group needs to get together through emails, and you can share contact information and do it that way. But you need to decide on the topic very, very quickly. All of you need to contribute to the debate, okay? It's going to be a PowerPoint presentation that has been converted into a video presentation. You will find, for example, on the assignment instructions on how to convert a PowerPoint into video, and also how to present that. Now, you need to get on this very quickly. Please decide your topic, decide who's going to do what as far as research. Now, because of a short amount of time and because this is an internet class, if you want only one person to present the video, that's fine. Okay, it'd be very hard for y'all getting together, especially during COVID, and everybody recording it. No, just one person needs to do the recording. Everyone needs to help gather sources, information to support the claim. But when it's all said and done, you need to make sure that you get this turned in as a PowerPoint, transformed into a video presentation. Once it has been recorded, the person who recorded it needs to share the link to that recording to other members of the group. That way they can upload it through the link provided on Canvas. Everyone, in order to get a grade, must participate and also must upload their PowerPoint video presentation through the link provided on Canvas. No exceptions. Next, you will need to participate in a project that focuses on ethics in action. For example, you can go pick up trash around a local park. Not just a cup or two. Go pick up like a bag full of trash, or as much as you can find. A local park or the school campus, something like this. You can go work in a food pantry for an hour. Just get documentation from the food pantry you did it. You can go participate in a local church activity, helping people, if you're part of the church. But you must have documentation. By that, I do not mean just upload a Word document and describe some things you did. That is not documentation. I cannot be for sure you did that. That's easy to do. Just write a document. No, you need to take pictures of you picking up trash, taking pictures of you working at the food pantry, taking pictures of the document from the food pantry or the pastor of the church, whatever, the community organization leader that shows that you actually participated. I've got to have documentation. Just writing something about what you did will not cut it. This is an easy assignment, but if we're going to talk about ethics, that's great. We need to do ethics, so that counts 15% of your grade. Next, you'll have quizzes to do, okay? This will count 55% of your grade. Now, these quizzes are all based on your book, or else they're based on readings that I will provide. Get on these, okay? They're not hard. They're open book quizzes. Now, my advice to you is this. Go in there and please read the books, chapters you'll be taking quizzes on, read them very carefully, okay? And then go back and take the quizzes. These quizzes are going to be timed. I'll give you a minute per question. And the questions may be in random order. They may not be in the exact order that you read in the book. So please get on these quizzes by first reading the chapters very quickly and then going and answering the questions. You have a minute per question. Last year you have a final exam. This will count 15% of your grade. It is cumulative. It will cover everything that you've studied up to this point this semester. Next, in order to get an A in the class, you must, first of all, have a 90% grade, overall grade, over everything you've done in the class. Number one. Number two is then you must write a 6-page paper on ultimate reality in order to get an A. You must make an A, at least an A- on the paper, plus a 90% overall grade average in order to get an A in the class. Now, what happens if you have an 85? Do you write the paper? No. If you have an 85, I will not even look at your paper. I won't even look at it. It's only for those who can make an A. They must have a 90% plus and make an A, at least an A- on the paper to make an A in the class. Can it count as extra credit? No, because I will not even look at it if somebody has less than a 90% overall grade average. What happens if a student has a 98 and makes a B on the paper? That student makes a B in the class, gets an 89. Okay? There are writing templates provided. Follow the writing templates very, very closely. They need to look like those writing templates that I've provided for each of the different systems. One of those you may want to support. So therefore, again, in order to make an A in the class, have a 90% overall grade average, plus an A, at least an A- on the paper, and it will not affect the grade of anybody below a 90. I want you to look at papers if they submit one and their grades are lower than 90%. Let's talk about student conduct. Although we won't be meeting each other face to face, many times I still have contact with students because they email me and we dialogue that way, or they call me on the phone. Be very careful about email etiquette. I'll tell you, this semester, I know people have been under a lot of stress, but even then, although we're under a lot of stress, we need to be careful in the way we approach instructors and the way instructors approach students. We need to show each other respect, and I can guarantee you that honey works a lot better with instructors than vinegar. So show a lot of respect, ask, don't accuse, don't jump in there. Instead, just please be very respectful, and things will go a whole lot better in the communication sphere. I'll go back right up here to academic integrity. Please be careful about if you write a paper or whenever you're doing a quiz that you're not cheating. If Canvas shows that a student has plagiarized a paper or has cheated on a quiz, that student will get a 0 on that assignment, whether it's a paper or it's a quiz. So please, Canvas has gotten very good about being able to detect cheating. So if there's cheating involved and Canvas detects it, that student will get a 0 on the assignment in which they cheated. I think that I've covered nearly everything you really want to know at this point for the semester. If you do have any questions, please email me and I'll be more than glad to respond to your emails. Let's have a great semester and hope you really get a lot from this. And again, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.